And good afternoon, friends. I welcome you in our this first classroom lecture, which is about introduction to poetry paper. Again, I welcome you in our semester 5, and in this semester 5, we are introducing you paper number 8. The title of this paper is Introduction to Poetry. The course objective of this paper is to make students engaged and curious reader of poetry, to introduce students to poetry from various culture and traditions. Our next objective of this course is to make students understand that poetry gives intellectual, moral, and linguistic pleasures, to make students hear, read poems aloud, and to make memorize lines. Next, we will discuss about course outcomes of this paper. So in short, let me explain you what is the difference between course objective and course outcome. Course objectives are set for that you are going to cover what type of a syllabus for that particular paper, and in course outcome is that what you are going to achieve at the end of your semester. So the course outcome of this paper is students will be able to trace the development of the poetry in English from the days of Shakespeare to the contemporary India. Next, students will be able to appreciate and analyze the poems properly. Third is students will have a fairly comprehensive view of the Western and Eastern poetic tradition, and they will be relate it to various literary movements. Last but not least, students will have an insight into poetry, and they will be able to make a lively and interesting reading. After discussing course objectives and course outcomes, let us focus on syllabus of this paper. This paper has 4 modules, and in the first module we will discuss on general topics. This general topic covers 3 major topics. They are Elizabethan poetry, second one is metaphysical poetry, and third one is romantic poetry. While discussing about these major general topics, we will see the historical background of the Elizabethan poetry, then social as well as other movements about Elizabethan poetry, impact factors on the Elizabethan poetry, characteristics, salient features, as well as we will also focus on major Elizabethan poets. Our second general topic is metaphysical poetry. The same type of portion is also there for metaphysical poetry. In this topic we will discuss on metaphysical poetry as a major form of poetry. Then we also discuss that salient features of metaphysical poetry, characteristics of metaphysical poetry, as well as major metaphysical poets. And third important general topic of this module is romantic poetry. So romantic poetry is about the same we will cover. Just like that, we will discuss in this that characteristic of the romantic poetry, beginning of the romantic poetry, then features of romantic poetry, as well as major romantic poets. Our second module is about Elizabethan poets. In this module, we will discuss 3 major Elizabethan poets, and those Elizabethan poets are Edmund Spenser, Philip Sidney, as well as William Shakespeare. Edmund Spenser's sonnet number 57 we will study, and the name of that poem is Sweet Warrior. Sidney's poem Sonnet to Moon, and third is Full Many a Glorious Morning. William Shakespeare's sonnet. We know that William Shakespeare has written in an anthology of sonnets, and particularly for your study, sonnet number 33 has been selected. So another important thing is that in Elizabethan poetry, though Elizabethan poetry there are various types of forms are included, but particularly you will study only sonnet. Sonnet is one of the important forms in Elizabethan poetry. Our third module is metaphysical poetry. In metaphysical poetry, again you are studying three major important metaphysical poets. They are John Donne, Henry Vaughan, as well as George Herbert. John Donne is a father of metaphysical poetry, and his very famous poem, The Sun Rising, you are going to study. Second poem is The Retreat by Henry Vaughan, and third is The Collar by George Herbert. All these three poems are very important. Our fourth module is about romantic poetry, and in that module you will study four major romantic poets. They are William Wordsworth, S.T. Coleridge, P.B. Shelley, as well as Lord Byron. William Wordsworth's My Heart Leaps Up. This is a masterpiece. Second is S.T. Coleridge's The Rime of Ancient Mariner, Shelley's Ozymandias, and Lord Byron's When We Two Parted. These four poems you are going to study. Then, after these four modules, when we will focus on pattern of question paper. So this paper carries 50 marks, but 40 marks are there will be 40 marks university exam paper, and 10 marks are internal are for internal evaluation. And for internal evaluation, students' classroom seminars will be evaluated. You will be given topics general from, you can select any topics from general topics either or poems, and you prepare a seminar paper, a research paper, and present your paper in classroom seminar. For university examination pattern, so this will carry 40 marks, and here you will have 4 questions. Question number 1 or question number 1 will be objective type of a question. Question number 2 will be write the following questions about 250 to 300 words, and the questions will be set on module first. It carries 10 marks. Question number 3 will be also the descriptive type of a question, which will be based on module number 2nd, 3rd and 4th. And last question is short notes in about 100 and 150 words. For this, questions will be set on all modules. So I am sure that your all doubts will be cleared and you may not have any problems, and all this journey of this seminar, journey of this semester 5th will be very helpful, very fruitful and beneficial to you, and at the end of it we are able to achieve our course outcome. Thank you.